Yeah, it is.
So we know we've got one. We're ready to start. As soon as you're ready to start.
We're actually started. Actually, hello everyone. I'm plugged in. I'm going. I'm front facing. You may have heard Dave giving some instructions then. Good afternoon. It's Sunday Stitch Up. How are we all today? Hope you're all well. I don't know who's here, who's live. So we've got, well, I know who's here in the room. We've got the lovely Steph. Say hello. And we've got the lovely well, we've got Dave.
Hello.
No, he's lovely. If any of you watched Secret Sewing Club earlier, we've had quite a few technical issues today. So this is not my first rodeo, as they say. I've done a little trip and I'm going to ask Steph if she could shut that door because the quilt's flapping around massively. We've had a bit of fresh air and the birds are going bananas outside and I've got a little bit of an itchy nose. And I've got to sneeze. It's horrible. Does anybody do that when you think you're going to sneeze and you go, and then it goes, how are we? So I'm a little bit stressed, but I'm very excited to be here with you. And I'm just going to see, have we got anybody watching yet, Steph?
We've got 27 people watching.
Wow!
Got a couple of hellos.
Hey, let's hear the hellos. Who we got hellos
We've
from?
got a hi from Leslie.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Nicola, Dave and Steph from Kelly.
Kelly. Is it Kelly?
Yes.
My Kelly. Hello, my darling. I'm looking forward to seeing you at festival.
We've got a hello from Germany, Angie.
Hi, Angie. Have we got any Americanis?
Not that I've seen yet. We've got Kate from Cambridge.
Oh, I like that. Kate from Cambridge.
We've got Yvonne.
Yvonne. Oh, Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne.
We've got Sarah saying hello.
Hi, Sarah.
Breathe.
Thank you.
We've got hellos and instructions.
Thank you. I do need that. Yes, I do need to breathe. Yes. And I'm not going to tell you all off this week. Makes a change, doesn't it? Anyway, any other comments?
We have a lovely comment from Claire saying the mandala quilt behind you is beautiful.
Isn't it just lovely? So I've given back I've given the pattern back to Dave. So did any of you see Secret Sewing Club today? If you did, you know what a mare I have had today. Didn't get many demos done because all the computers were wrong. We're hoping we fixed it all now. It was flickering, it went off, it was, the sound. Kate, yes, Dave's just asked, is the sound all right? Can you all hear the sound? Because we had trouble on the last one, the sound was a bit rubbish. So I'm really sorry about that. So we need to know if the sound is all right. So love your comments on that, please. But back to this quilt that Steph made for me. Beautiful. But it's double-sided. Look, you can't see there. But you've got to come to festival. It's going to be at festival. It's beautiful. Oh, look, he's got to get into the action all the time, hasn't he? Got to be a hand here. That was Dave. Steph's just in front of me, being very quiet and lovely. As Dave's like...
I've just been messaged by Elizabeth. Sound is fine.
Yay! Good.
And we're getting quite a few comments. Sound good. Can hear you loud and clear.
We love that. Thank you.
And a few people watched you on Secret Sewing Club and they said you were fabulous.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was having an absolute mare.
But it just makes you human.
Yeah, it does. Can you all hear Steph? Because she's talking as well. Can you all hear Steph?
I'm loud.
Yeah, she is loud. It's very loud. Anyway, so I was on the Secret Sewing Club, and on my website I have a Secret Sewing Club section. Now, if you go onto that section, you'll see all the new products that I'm going to be taking to Festival Quilts. Till midnight tonight, you can get 10% off of all of those products. Only till midnight tonight. So I'm going to show you some of them. You also get, on the Secret Sewing Club, there is a 3.5-inch hexagon, half hexagon mandala quilt pattern, which uses a 3.5 and half. That's on there. You get 10% off of those. And then I've got some lovely things to show you. Something I've shown you before, but the limited edition Liberty print necklace kit. I say necklace kit. If any of you saw the Secret Sewing Club, you know I can't say Steph.
Jewellery.
That's the word. Can't say it. Can't say jewellery. Can't say it. Necklace kit with the other bits. That's on the sale. So that's 10% off till midnight tonight. It's beautiful. And I actually demoed how to do that on Secret Sewing Club. And you know, if you're Daisy and Graces, you know there's a beautiful video with me and my mate Jenny Doan from Missouri Star. It's a lovely video on that. She messaged me the other day. It was really cute. We had a little conversation. Hi, Jenny. And Jenny's with her best mate, Cherry, at the moment. Hi to both of you. Miss you both. What else have we got? So I had to have a bit of hand sewing to do because I wanted to make the time to watch Wimbledon. But now Wimbledon stopped, I'm now watching the football and the Tour de France. So it's never ending. So I've got to have hand sewing to do. So I make these gorgeous things. So these are my large clasp purse. This is my multi one. And this is in hexagons, but the pattern is going to come with the apple core as well. So you can do either hexagons or apple core. And it comes in this colourway or that colourway. And I just made a hexagon one as well, just because to show it's the same. And we've got lots of sunshine coming in. So I need the curtains drawn now, please, Steph. Sorry. Door shut, curtains drawn. Yeah, we've got sunshine now, that's perfect, Steph. Thank you very much. And Dave might have to put the lights on. So these are these kits. So you get 10% off of those too. So they fab. I've got a new large caddy. And I've got some new mini ones. And the beauty of these is the inside lining isn't any plain old rubbish. Not that it's rubbish, I don't use rubbish, as you know. I use nice fabric, but they're both good. Like this is Ruby Star Society, so's this. I can't remember who these are, but they're good. They're good. These aren't Moda, no. But they're really good fabrics inside as well as out. So if you buy a kit, you could make two and put your own plainer lining in. Just saying. If you're a bit prudent like me, I'd go, oh, too nice fabric to put inside. I'm going to put something else inside. Then I've got this lovely Tula Pink bag, so organised caddy bag. Look at that lovely cheeky chappy on the front. So cute. Love. I'm running out of space. I'm going to put that down there. Look at this new zip bucket bag, lined in polka dots. Yeah, not just plain, it's lined in polka dots. Look at that. Sorry, a bit of cardboard in there that you can see there. And you can make it with a zip or you can just make it as a bucket bag. Either or, but look at all that lovely fabric. This fabric you might have recognised is in my water lilies quilt. Yeah. So I've got lots of new stuff to bring to a festival, and there's more coming that I just didn't get made for this week. So there's a new quilt, 2 new quilts. One's a Diddy quilt. That's quite exciting. Because that's quite exciting because Dave's got a quilt in the festival. Who's going to Festival of Quilts? Anyone? You can let me know if you're going to go to Festival of Quilts. That would be great. You can see Dave's quilt hanging up. He's in the novice section, or as he likes to call the numpties. We'll see how he gets on this year. He got shortlisted last time, so this is his last time he can be in the novice section. Then he has to go up to big boys class.
Because he's a quilter.
Because he is a quilter. Dave, you are a quilter.
I'm not from that.
He says he's not a quilter. He's 2 quilts. So this is a quilt he made in the May Challenge. So he made all the bits for it during the May Challenge, and then he put it together, and it's going to be in festival. What have you done? A bit like this. This is the one Steph made for the May Challenge for me. Anyway, so there's going to be loads of amazing quilts, and I'm going to have my quilts. So I'll be a bit annoyed if you just come up to Dave and go, oh, your quilt was beautiful, and then there's all my beautiful quilts behind me, and you go, okay. Yeah, so festival quilts, we're super busy trying to get everything done ready for festival. So we've only got a week and a bit. So when we're at festival, how many of you have made a project postcard? We're doing the project postcard swap. So we are going to have a box. We would like you to bring your postcard along because we're going to photograph them, and then we're going to pop them in an envelope. But before we put the envelope in the box, you're going to choose one for yourself. So you're going to get somebody's random postcard as well. There's a few non-random. I've made a couple so far. My mum, I was with my mum on Friday. My mum is making one, so I don't know if she's finished. Hurry up, mum, get that finished. And Yvonne has made a beautiful, I'm hoping I'll get that one. She's made a beautiful postcard. Are you making any, Steph?
Yep.
Steph's making some. You don't know what you're going to get, but you do know that you're going to get a free gift from us, which is going to be a Daisy and Grace embroidery thread holder. Because I do quite a lot of embroidery in my project postcards. Because I love it. And they can be little. So we got a brand new project postcard today. And it's a bit ironic because guess what it's called? Hello, sunshine. And it's raining. How much sunshine have we had? And today, rain. I love the irony of it. It just makes me titter. It's very funny. Steph, before I get on and start showing people this month's project, but I could keep you on the edge a bit more. I like to do that, don't I? Little teaser. Hello, sunshine. And you're not going to see it yet. Although some of you eagle-eyed people might be, that's what I've got to tell you. I'll come back to you, Steph. Off on a tangent.
I'll wait.
So, on my website, I know what you lot are like. You love a free thing. I've got a new section on my website. It's called Projects. And on that project section, you will find the project postcards with all the lovely downloads for free. You'll see the May Challenge with all the lovely downloads for free. So if you want, and I'm joking, if you want any inspiration, go to the projects page and you're bound to find something that will give you an afternoon sewing or get your mojo back or whatever. There's all there on the projects page. So go to projects, you'll see the project postcards and everything else. That's another thing. So Steph made this quilt and I got all the scraps back, and I made this bag. So you may have seen this on Instagram. I posted this on Instagram and I said, do you want a blog? And you all said yes. And I am going to do a blog, but I haven't had time. And I was going to say, I'll get a blog done this week. You know it's not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. So I'm not going to tempt you. I'm just going to say I'll get it done after festival. And there'll be a new bag. And actually there's another bag for festival as well that I'm going to make. So that will come after that as well. Anyway, any questions, Steph?
I've got some comments.
All comments. Uh-oh.
So Kelly says that she loves the bucket bag.
Hey.
And that her project postcard for festival is looking good. Looking forward to coming.
Fantastic.
Elizabeth has also said hers is on the way. That's one of the ones that's in the box.
Lovely. Thanks, Elizabeth.
Kay is going to be a steward at festival on
Oh.
Sunday. So she'll look out for all your quilts. And she's also done her seeds and circles postcard that she'll bring with her.
Lovely. And you're going to swap it, Kay? Yes. It's the fun of it, isn't it? You don't know what you're going to get. It might not be your cup of tea, but it might inspire you to try something else. And this is month 6. Can you believe it? This is month 6 of the project postcard. So, oh yes, Steph's just moving the.
No, it's too very bright.
I've been curtained.
I know, I think that.
Oh,
Like an
did
angel.
anyone hear that? Steph said, "Oh, you're very bright," and Dave went, "I've never noticed that." But then Steph said, "I look like an angel." Well, I hope I don't look dead. I'm going. That'd be the lighting. This quarter past. Shall I get on with the project postcard?
I think they want to see it.
Do you want to see it? Well, I'm not going to show you straight away because I'm going to. No, I'm not. I'm going to show you the front page. So I've done a fabulous job again, and Dave, of creating a download for you to download and print and use. And it's gorgeous. This is not what you're making though. So, quite a few years ago, when I started this project postcard, I told you there was a group of us that all did postcards. Now, when I made my postcards, I did doubles of them because I liked them so much I didn't want to give them away. So I've got all mine still, and somebody else has got this one. So I don't know which one of our friends has got this. Let me know. It might be Steph, actually. Have you got this one? So this was my postcard I made donkeys years ago. It's called Sunshine. And it's sort of like crumb piecing, and then I did a little bit of quilting on top, and then I did put that little thing. Here it is. I put the date on the back. Sometimes I look back at my old self and go, "You were clever." Because I haven't done it on this one. This was called Sunshine by Nicola Wharton. That's me. And I made it in August 2019.
Wow.
It was 2019 we did that. Is that 6 years ago? Pre-COVID. Oh, I'm now dark. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so that was the original. It's not too bad, Dave, but we've got all the lights on. There's not a lot I can do, and that we can't open the curtains because then I glow like a bright person, which I'm not. So that inspired me, but I thought it's quite complicated, and there was a lot of bits, and I think I did go wrong a bit when I made it. So I've got to fine tune it. So, and then a lovely little story. My granddad, who was married to Grace, because Daisy is my other nanny, Grace was one, and my granddad that was married to Grace, Fred, he always used to go, "Hello, sunshine." So I've called this project postcard, "Hello, sunshine." So this, oh look, it's a bit yellow and the sun is on it. There we go. This is this month's postcard, and it's foundation paper piecing again with a bit of applique. But isn't it lovely? But it's not just foundation paper piecing. You can. Well, I'm going to do some crumbs. You know I like a crumb. You can crumb quilt the sun rays. Look at that. So that was the first one with the sun rays. So we're going to do a bit of crumb quilting. But you don't have to just use yellows. Oh, and I've got another story to tell you. I have to tell you that as well. There's in pinks, and there's a crumb quilt. Oh, I love this one. Now, some of you might have spotted there's like a little bit of a pink thing going on with some of my postcards. Well, if you hadn't, you do now. And there's a method in my madness. But I'm not going to tell you anymore. That's secret. So we're going to do a bit of crumb quilting, which I prepared one yesterday, but I haven't finished it because I was going to show you how to do the sunshine and other stuff. So we're going to do a bit of crumbing, and then I'm going to do a bit of foundation paper piecing. Then I'm going to go back to this, show you what to do with your sunshine, and then I'm going to put it in Quilt As You Go. So we've got quite a lot to do today, so I think I better crack on. But look at these instructions. So you've got this page, you've got another page. This is crumb piecing. This is foundation paper piecing. That's appliquing, and the sun. That's the pattern, and then they got another sheet of all my pinky ones. So it's cool, isn't it? I'm really loving these.
Catherine's messaged me to say she's got your sunshine postcard.
Oh, Catherine, my little sunshine. Hello, sunshine. Oh, Catherine. Yeah, I know, because I liked doing them so much. I sort of made two.
When you had time on your hands, eh?
Yeah, before the business was so mad. Something went awry. I better turn my iron on because I need my iron. So I turn that on, so I'm ready. So first things, okay, let's get organised. Any questions before I get
I've
going?
got some comments. They love the postcard. Eileen says, sunshine postcard looks fab.
Good. And my Hello Sunshine postcard should look fab too. It better do. Like my new goggles, look. Mad, aren't they? Bonkers. Anyway, I'm going to go to the overhead because let's get going. Let's start showing you what we're doing. That one. Oh, yes, perfect. So here is my pattern for the foundation paper piecing and the sunshine. Now, you look at this and you go, oh, it's just a few lines and a circle. Can I tell you, this took us to get it right. I've made so many sunshines to try and get it right. Unbelievable. All for free. The things I do for you, you do not understand. So you take a bit. This is called stitch and tear. It's like a very lightweight interline, and it does actually tear. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but hey ho. And you lay that on, and you take a ruler and you draw it. And I just drew it with a biro. The picture's a little bit jumpy, Dave, on the overhead. I just thought I'd let you know. And I don't think he's listening. He can't change anything. Sorry, it's a bit jumpy. So you copy that out on there. I'm going to get rid of this. And then I'm going to show you crumb quilting. So, as I said, I made this yesterday. And you can see the sun rays are all made up of tiny little bits of fabric. And if I bring that closer, you can see it's all made of tiny little bits of fabric. So what I did, I started sewing little bits of fabric together and then joining them to make a big bit. Then I used the big bit to make the rays. And then the bit that I got left over, I trimmed up the edges so that I could keep going. And I'm going to show you what I do. So I've got some crumbs here. Now crumbs are small bits of fabric. This one was the end of something, and I'm going to cut that up and then use that. You can see I've got some little crumbs in the middle of that, so I might use that. But it's what the mood takes you, and I'm doing all pinks and purples and things, so I quite like this. And I just see, oh, that goes quite nice. So I'm going to pop that on there, and I'm going to right sides together. I'm going to go to the sewing machine. Now on my sewing machine, I have put a very small stitch. I've done, my stitch length is numbered. Oh, I'm going to have to, sorry, I'm having a mare because I've got everything in the way. Steph's come and been magic hands. Sorry about that, peeps. I'm back with you. So I'm just going to, let's raise this. You want about 1/4 of an inch seam allowance, especially with this one, because I am going to be popping this into a quilt. So you want 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. Oh, and the sun's come out again. Look, 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. And then I'm going to bring my ironing board over. Let's go to the zoom. And I'm going to set that seam first. Now this seems like it's a bit of a palaver, but I really like doing it. So I've set the seam first, and then I'm going to press the seam allowance to the dark side. It's always a good thing to do. So that's flat. So that's my first bit done. And then I got to choose another bit of fabric. Should we go paley, Steph?
Yeah.
Should we put, oh, look, it's got lovely butterflies, but I'm not going to use all of it. I'm going to, oh, look, there's a floor in that fabric. That's why I've put it aside. So I'm going to cut along the floor, and then that's a perfect bit, and this is a perfect bit. So I'm going to line that up. Now, they're ziggy-zaggy bits of fabric, but I'm just going to sew about 1/4 of an inch along that, and normally I'm doing lots at the same time. And then we're going to bring this back in, set that seam. We've got a crumb along, haven't we?
We have.
Oh, was it a crumb? Oh, that was foundation paper piecing, wasn't it? To get you into crumbing.
Yeah.
This is free. This is
Freehand crumbing.
This is freehand crumbing. There's no real.
Improv quilting.
Oh, we like that improv quilting. Look, all messy ends and everything, but it doesn't matter. So, shall we try and put something with? Oh, look at that little birdie. Bit of Tula. So that's got an angle on it, and I quite like to have an angle in there. So I'm going to place that at right angles. I'm going to do it a little bit further. I'm going to do, what am I going to do? It's all playing. It's good fun. I'm going to do a little angled bit here. Okay, back to the sewing machine.
And there's no right or wrong.
No, there isn't. And you know what? These are scraps. They're scraps. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. It doesn't really go wrong though. So what I'm going to do, oh, hang on. I'm like cameraman extraordinaire at the moment. I'm going to just trim that bit off. I'm going to keep that because you know my confetti postcard, Steph, that's going in the pile for confetti. So I set that seam. That's more dark. I'm going to go that way with that seam allowance and give that a press. So we've got a little jaunty angle bit going on in there. Quite like that. And I like this pop of colour. I like that. Like that. What next, Steph? What bits?
What about that stripy bit?
Well, this bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, shall I do another jaunty angle?
Yeah, the other way.
I had to go the other way, so we'll put that on there. So I've got to remember to do the sewing machine, the different cameras. So when you're at home, you won't have to worry about the cameras, will you? Not like me. So let's take it. A zoom. That's it. So I'm going to set that seam, and then I'm going to trim that off because I can use that for something else. Look. It's a nice chunky bit that can be used for something else. And we're going to go across. So you're getting the gist of this. Is this making sense to people? Let's see if they're all enjoying it and if it's making sense to them.
Eileen says her crumb bin is full to the brim. This is going to make a great August.
Yay! So I've given instructions on crumbing, but it's really like quite freehand and there's not really instructions. So I'm just going to show you because I think that's, oh, you see, I don't like that next to that. So I might go that way just because. So I'm going to trim up some of this and I want to keep, so when I'm trimming this up, see, look, there's a, what do I do? I'm going to trim it up that way because then I've got a big bit of this left to go into my next one. So I'm just going to trim that and then I'll pull that. That can go into something else. That can go into my confetti jar. And then I'm going to turn it this way. And I'm going to trim it. The reason, you know what? Where that's angled, I'm going to cut that off. So I've got another bit. It just makes it sewing a lot easier if it's trimmed. Confetti bin, nothing goes to waste. So where were we going to put this, Steph? That way, wasn't it? Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to join. Oh, look at that little corner. Nearly, not quite. Take it to the sewing machine. We'll sort that out. I'll show you what to do with that. So 1/4 of an inch again. or thereabouts. You know what? If you're doing this for a postcard, you can do quite scant seam allowances. Scant means not very much, that's right. Because it's not going to be washed. But if you're going to put it in a quilt, you need seam allowances, because once it washes and if the fabric frays, you need a 1/4 inch so that it's safe, you know. So this is a bit more tricky. There's a lot of seams going on here. Can you see? And it's not flattening as well as it should because there's a lot of seams. But we'll give it a good old press. I should have got my best press out, and that would have helped it. It's not flat, but it's all right. It's all right. Let's move that over there. Now, is this bit big enough to go over one of the sections? Yeah, it is. So shall we do a bit of FPP now, Steph? Okay, so I'm going to use this grey because this was offcuts of Dave's quilt. So I'm going to use this. And what we need to do is we need this grey to cover this first section. Now, I haven't numbered this pattern because you can either work that way or you can work that way. I know if you're left-handed, you're more likely to want to go that way and this way, but all you're doing is following the sections around. So we're going to start with the sky bit, and you'll see on my design sheet, let me grab that. You'll see on my design sheet, the yellow is the sun and the sun rays, and the white is the background. So, I mean, this one's cute. I used blue. There we go. I used blue. That was really cute because it looks like sun and sky. But I'm going to use grey because it's a bit what it's like outside, really. So I'm going to pop that over there. And I need some pins. Excuse me. I'm going to pop a pin. And all I'm going to do is turn that back and just check that I've got at least 1/4 inch seam allowance there, and it covers this section. So we're good to place our fabric on top. So I apologise if you can hear kids. They are not mine, and they're not Steph's, and not Dave, definitely not Dave's either. So I'm going to lay that on there. Now, I found with my sun rays that if you've got a seam right on where the sun is, it can be a bit of a pickle. So I don't like that. So I'm going to move that. That's it. That's perfect. I'm going to move that there, and then I'm going to put a pin there and a pin there. And then I'm going to fold it over, and we are going to sew on that line there. Now I'm going to sew a couple of stitches before and a couple of stitches after, and I'm going to put my stay stitch on my sewing machine. So let's go to the sewing machine. Now I've got pins in the way. I don't want to sew on them. So I've held that fabric down and I'm taking that first pin out, and I'll just move my fabric underneath there, and then we start. So I do the inny outy stitch, and again I've got the stitch length, and I'm going to remove that other pin because I don't want to stitch over it. I'm doing the inny outy stitch at the front and the back. I'm going to take that out. Now before camera person is I'm not very good at. So you can see I've stitched along that first line there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fold that back on that stitching, and I'm going to say I've got a 1/4 inch, add a 1/4 ruler, but you can use 1/4 inch on your other ruler. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to trim that off like that. That can go in my confetti pot. Fold that back. Now I'm ready to bring over my ironing board again. I'm going to set that seam, and then I'm going to flip that over I really apologise. The kids are playing, if you can hear that. I doubt whether you can because I've got my microphone on. But if you can, I apologise. But they're having fun, are we? We're allowed, aren't we? So that is my first section done. But I've got all this fabric in the way, don't want it. So what I'm going to do, where I think the sun ray is, I'm going to pop a couple of pins. And I'm going to turn it back. Now we're going to have to stitch, the next line is here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold it back on that line and I'm going to use my add a quarter ruler again and just take that. Now I'm just going a little way along because there's where my sunshine ends. I don't need this fabric, so I'm not going to waste it. Can you tell I don't waste things? I just didn't go through that bit. Sorry, I got a pin in my mouth. That's why why I went all funny. So that's that side. Now I can go and trim. I better not put that back in my mouth. He won't hear me. I'm going to trim that grey away there and trim round here. There we go. Let's give a little bit extra like that. So we get like that. And then we can take the grey again. I moved it out of the way and I need it. So we've got a 1/4 inch seam allowance on that edge. So I'm going to take that pin out. I'm going to place my grey fabric over, pin that. This is the last one I'm going to do, and then I'm going to show you the stitching for the sun. So we're just going to stitch, cameras again. We're going to stitch this line again. Back to the sewing machine. This is why I tell you what camera I'm going to go to, so it reminds me. Back to the sewing machine. Take that first pin out. Steph, have we got any questions?
Eileen saying she can't hear the kids.
Hey!
And her last crumb project was a large Dresden plate and a lap quilt she made for her 90-year-old mother-in-law, who is fascinated by the tiny bits of fabric sewn together.
How gorgeous. How gorgeous. I tell you what we haven't done, Steph.
Oh, yeah.
So even Steph's remembered. Let's go.
I've got it on a list.
We've got it on the list and we haven't even done it. So while I'm going to press this while I'm sort of talking to you, because this is the last bit of this one I'm going to do, because then I'm going to go to the other one, the Blue Peter one. So I'm press that. There we go. And then you keep on going till you fill up your sun rays. So Steph remembered as well as I did what we hadn't done. What have we not done, Steph?
We haven't announced the winner of the postcard from last month.
No. So, there was a month where I was like, I'm not going to give you a postcard because you're not posting them. I'm not doing that this month because you posted some lovely postcards. Oh, man, Steph, you're going to have to remind me the name, but in a minute. So, if you're not on Daisy and Grace Quilters on Facebook, why not? Because you need to post your postcards on there. And what we do, we put those postcards, when we get round to it, we put your postcards onto my blog where you can find all the inspiration. And there was one particular postcard since the last time I saw you that I really loved. And it wasn't seed heads and whatever it was, circles. There's been a lovely seed heads. Oh, it's 2 lovely seed heads. 3. There's been some seed heads and circles and seed heads. There's been a few of them, and they're really beautiful. So keep them coming. But it's not what's won the postcard. It was a beautiful one. It was my landscape postcard, but they'd adapted it to make it their view of the Isle of Wight. And the lady's name is
Susan H.
Susan H. We stopped the H for privacy because you might not want everyone to know your surname. Susan H. If you're watching, and you were the Isle of Wight lady postcard, you've won one of Steph's postcard. I'll choose one and I'll send it off to you. We need to know your address. So Susan H with the Isle of Wight landscape postcard. Congratulations, you've won a postcard. And if you really don't like it, you can put it in swap. No, I'm joking, because Steph's cards are beautiful. You won't want to swap it. I can't believe I just said that. Didn't mean it. She's fab. So yeah, Susan H, you've won the postcard. Let us know with your address. That'd be perfect. We get that sent off to you. Or if you come to festival and want to pick it up at festival and save us some postage, we like that too. Up to you. And if we don't hear from you, we'll message it. Well, Steph will message you on Days in Grace Quilters on Facebook. And if you're not on Days in Grace, get over there. Have we got any Americans with us yet, Steph?
There was a lady that said hello from New York. Bear with me.
New York.
Oh, Super G. Hello from New York.
Super G. You're bigging it up over there, Super G. You sound like a gangster rapper. We got Super G in the house. All the way from New York. Let's get, yeah, no, okay. It's been a long day. Really long day. Anyway, go get it. Oh my goodness, just seen the time. I've only got 20 minutes left. So look, there's two ways you can do your sunshine. Let's go back to the tutorial. Dave's going to have nightmares when he has to link all the sections for the video on. Hey ho. Gives him something to do. So there's two ways of doing the sunshine. You can draw the sunshine out onto a Bondaweb. This is Bondaweb. There are other, I don't know any others, but you can draw it onto that, press it onto the wrong side, cut it out, iron it on, embroider. Or, which I should do really because I haven't got a lot of time, but I'm not going to do it because my favourite is needle turn applique. So I've done quite a few of these, and this is my little sunshine that I've used on quite a few because it's on freezer paper. You can use it a number of times. And I've got this bit of, let's get this ironing board and cameras, and it's driving me insane.
We've had a response from Super G.
Super G in the house.
It's the name her husband gave her. She's originally from the UK.
Oh.
So she's not a New York rapper.
Oh, Super G, you've just burst my bubble. I thought you were like a rapper. Super G. I love it though. I thought, oh man, I've got the rappers quilting. Woo, woo. No, I haven't. Okay. Thanks, you burst my bubble, Super G. Okay, so needle turner. I've actually ironed the freezer. See, gone. That's gone now. But we'd like to see you next time. And we're lovely. It's lovely that you're in New York. See, Germany, New York, anywhere else?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Isn't that in the song? West Virginia. I don't know the song.
Thank God.
She's so rude. Oh, you just saw the top of my head where I laughed so much. My head going forward. I can't sing. Anyway, needle turn. So freezer paper on the right side. And this is like my circles and seed heads. So I'm going to do a scan. Oh, Steph, I don't know if I've got a needle threaded up. Can you see in that? Have I got a needle threaded up?
I'll have a look.
Oh, no, it's here. Hang on. I'll just do it in blue. I can unpick it and do it proper. Oh, look, I've got a needle and thread, and it's a nice skinny needle. Oh, before I do that, you see all this scabbiness? Let's get rid of that. We don't want scabbiness. That can go over there. And you see where the sun, I've got lots of bits, long bits, so let's trim those back. I started trimming them and then I didn't. It was a long day yesterday as well, I tell you. It's been a long few weeks. I'm going to a festival for a holiday, for a rest.
You wish.
Yeah. Did you hear that? You wish. So look, I'm lining that edge I've cut right to the edge of the paper. So that goes in the corner. I'm not going to get to show them how to put it into a Quilt As You Go, because this works with the Quilt As You Go template, the 6x4.
We could do it in the next one.
Yeah, I'll do another one. And you see, this doesn't, because I haven't trimmed this one up, so this starts here. So what you can do, I'm going to put my needle through where the edge of the paper is, through the fabric, and then I just use the needle to turn under the fabric and stitch. Now I wouldn't use blue thread, but it was what I had, so there you go. I can redo it. And you just turn and you sew it like a binding. So you're pushing the fabric under, taking a little snip, I quite like that snip of the fabric, and you turn it. You see, using that needle to turn that Guess what? Why? What? Can you guess why it's called needle turn applique now? That's why. So look, I would carry on going. How would it? Oh, we've got 15 minutes. Let me carry on going. Won't take me that long. I love a bit of needle turn applique. What's your favourite process? Do any of you love needle turn applique, or are you a bit frightened of it? Let me know. What's your favourite? Do you like English paper piecing, foundation paper piecing, needle turn applique, embroidery? What's your favourite out there? Steph, what's your favourite?
I cheat usually, so I use Bondaweb and then I just blanket stitch around the edge. So raw edge of paper.
But what's your favourite like hand sewing thing? Or are you more a machiney girl? You're more a machiney girl.
I'm a long armour, aren't I? So
yeah, she's a machiney girl. There's no point asking Dave. He's saying Quilt As You Go because it's the only thing he has done. Bless. And have we had anybody respond to what their favourite is?
Not yet. We've got someone. Leslie says she's from Arizona.
Leslie from Arizona.
And we've got someone from Ottawa, Canada.
Wow, we're going global this month. I'm loving. Oh, sorry, you got to see my face. We're going global. We got Super G in the house. We've got Canada, we got Germany, we've got West Virginia, we've got Arizona,
and the UK, obviously.
And, yeah, but we're all here. You're like all the UK people, like all my buddies, and then all the people beyond that are my future buddies. When I get to go to all these places. Sorry, I meant to be sewing. Let me go back to the Zoom. Sorry. Steph, carry on. Is there anybody else?
Yes, we've had some comments now. Kelly says her favourite is hand-stitched embroidery.
Oh, nice, Kelly.
Lynn likes Sashko.
Oh.
And she's doing a bit of Boro.
Oh, I like that too.
I'm learning about that at the moment. That's my next module.
That's really interesting. I learned about that years ago, and I love doing that. I've done a bit of Sashko and Boro. I've done a bit of both because they're scraps and they're keeping things and Sustainable, yeah.
Yvonne likes FPP and embroidery.
Lovely, Yvonne.
Super G is doing EPP while watching. But her new favourite is Quilt As You Go.
Yay! Oh, Super G, you're really up with me now. You're my favourite.
Eileen says she's into EPP and hand stitching, not likely to even try needle turn applique.
Why? You just see me do it talking to you. I wasn't even paying attention. Easy. And that this freezer paper technique for curves is superb. Because look, there's the freezer paper. Look, off. Got a curve.
And you can use that again. And
I can use this again and again. Well, till the wax. I've used it quite a few times already. But let me give that a press, cause I, after doing the stitch up Sunday stitch up, I asked if you wanted to have a 6x4 postcard template. And we've made one, so it's available on the website. Can't really see it, but look, I'm going to turn it over actually because I've drawn it on the other side, and I can use the template to cut it out and then put it in. And I've already got this and this ready to go. Like, look, that's gonna. Oh, that's if I turn it the right way, you can see it's gonna look lovely, isn't it? It's gonna look so lovely. Now, what I can do with the stitch and tear is I can tear these out of the out of this. And now I've stitched the sun, I can cut round that as well. So yeah, although I stitched it in blue, I might have to unpick that before I make it into, you know what I'm like, it's got to be perfect. So yeah, the 6x4 Quilt As You Go template is available. Don't forget all my new products as well, so you can get 10% off all of those till midnight tonight. So we've got 10 minutes to go. Have we got any questions or anything, any business that we need to do? Oh, let's go to front. I was so busy trying to turn my iron off. I was still down here, and I was took it to you. I love these glasses. I look like does anybody watch the Prue Leaf with my snazzy necklace
And the white shirt.
Move over, Prue. I can't cook. I can sew though.
You could be Esme.
Oh yeah. Well, I've already told Esme that I'm going to take over from her. Why not? I used to be a fashion designer, make clothes.
You and Patrick on the next sewing bee.
So, when we were at Stitch Festival, Patrick was there. He walked past our stand. He didn't look in. Gutted. Doesn't know what he's missing, does he? No. So we got 9 minutes left, and we're nearly, look, that's nearly done. It's going to look fab, isn't it? And I've just sort of given you away a bit of a secret of why there's a lot of pink and purple going on. Yeah, it's getting very exciting. We're halfway through Project Postcard. Who'd have thought it? I've got to start thinking about next month's Project Postcard. Are you all excited for that one? Ah, another question. Who's going to give Hello Sunshine a go? Are we going to get any Hello Sunshines at festival? That's a quandary, isn't it? And we're going to take photographs before you put them in the envelope. So don't put them in your own envelopes. Keep them out. And we'll photograph them so we can put them to inspire other people. And please, feel free to put your name and a little message on the back, because I'm sure whoever pulls that one out would love to know who made it, because we're not going to remember who made what. I can obviously tell the people the ones I made, the one Yvonne made, the one my mum made. Steph can tell you what ones hers are, and we'll know who Elizabeth's is, but everyone else won't have a clue. So please feel free to write a little message, or even if you don't want to put it on the postcard, that we can put it in the envelope with it so somebody knows. That'd be lovely. Could be quite special.
We've had a really good question from Sarah.
Oh, God.
She's saying, where is the best place to look to learn about Project Postcards and the template, please?
Okay, the best place. So you go onto my website, and at the top of the website, there's all these lots of categories. It gets a bit confounding. We are going to try and update the website. Bear with us, but there's only the three of us. Anyway, on that main menu bar, there is a thing that says projects. Go into projects and there'll be a list. There'll be Project Postcards and May Challenge. They're all free things that you can download and do. They're free. And the Project Postcards are all in there. Month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5, month 6. It's halfway through. We're nearly there. Yes, it's very exciting. And what were you saying, Dave? Sorry?
And you put as you go YouTube video.
Oh, yeah. So on Project Postcards, on each month, there's a link to the Sunday Stitch Up where I've done the YouTube video. So you can look at the video, you can go download the patterns, you can have a look all going on in Project Postcards, in projects. So website, main menu, projects, Project Postcards, voila. That was good.
She said thank you.
Oh, you see, I spent so long explaining it, you had time to actually... And there's a delay. I talk too much.
We've had quite a few people say they're definitely going to do Sunshine.
Yay.
Caroline.
Hello, Sunshine.
Hello, Sunshine. Sorry.
Come on. Grandad Fred. Hello, Sunshine. Hello, sunshine. I look like him. So it was like seeing my granddad Fred, really. Hello, sunshine.
Caroline said she's going to the Festival of Quilt and she's made her postcard already. See you there.
I had a lovely message the other day. Where was the lady from, Dave?
America.
From America. She couldn't see. It was on Daisy and Grace Quilters. She said she couldn't see because she's on her way for festival and she can't wait to meet me. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait. Come and speak to me, because if you don't, I'll be stood there like Billy. No, mates. I like to see you all. I'll never remember your name. Please forgive me if I don't remember your name. But I'm quite good with faces sometimes, but sometimes not. Just let me know. Just say hi. I'm a cuddle person. If you want a cuddle, I'll give you a cuddle. If you want a photo, you can have a photo. Just ask. I don't bite. Quite mad, but I don't bite. And yeah, we'd love to see as many of you at festival as possible. It'd be gorgeous to see you. So we need to make some room because some bottoms have got to get on here. Steph, you're going to have to go round that way, I think, because there's too many wires this way. Let's include the team. Let me move me gubbins. Oh, on the clean floor. I'm going to move over to my sewing machine. And welcome. Oh, the screen's gone. Welcome. Mind me. I keep holding my microphone. Something. I'm sure you can still see us. Welcome, Stephanie.
Hello.
Or Steph. Football shirt today. I made him. I love it. It's not. It's a book one.
Book one.
It's a book
Oh,
one. You're pointing at the wrong. I do that all the time, Dave. So Dave,
Hello.
he has no option. He's married to me. Steph has an option.
Yeah, and I
And
still
she's still here. How many years now?
quite a few.
Yeah. So in August. Get out of the way. No, oh, come on. No, get in, Dave. In August, Daisy and Grace is going to be 10 years old. Can you believe that? 10 years old. Can't believe that it's gone so
And
quickly.
still going strong.
And still going strong.
Yeah, it's got to leave home.
Yeah. It's not staying in our house. 18 is out of here.
You're out.
Yeah, we'll be quite old when it's 18, though, Dave.
I'll still be young.
Yeah.
Steph, did you choose your top based on the quilt?
Yeah, just the Mandela.
Steph's camouflaged.
This quilt has a head coming out of it.
Yeah.
It's nice to show people because I only showed them the actual.
Yeah, I
pictures, didn't
know.
in the major.
There's a whole quilt, and that's going to be at festival as well. So we're taking that to festival. That's going to be there. Something else I forgot to mention at festival. I'm going to be on the Moda stand doing some demos in the afternoon, and I've forgotten what time. But they're going to have a board and tell you what time. I think it's 2 o'clock.
About 2:45 or 3 o'clock.
Or 2:15 or
Yeah, it's
two.
up to 2
It's
o'clock.
got a 2 in it. So that'll be the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm not doing the Sunday because it's too busy on the Sunday, and we're all ready to go.
We're
home.
packing up.
And we've got quilts to pick up.
Feet hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sunday I think. Well, I'd like a sit down by then. I get a sit down at the Moda stand. That's nice. So if you want to come and see me demoing, I'll be at the Moda stand 2 o'clock-ish sometime. Check
And
me
if you
out.
don't want to see Nicola and you want to see us, we'll
Do
be
you?
on our own at the stall.
Yeah, great time.
Yeah, if you
Go
want
to
to
the
see-
stand.
If you want to talk to Dave about his quilt, that's a good time.
Because I won't be there. If you don't want to see me, if I drive you insane and you go, don't want to see her, go to the stand at around 2 o'clock. Won't be there. Anything else, peeps?
Joe and Carmen had their second postcard day, but we've seen
Yes.
no postcards yet.
I think there was a lot of drinking and
Yeah.
dog stroking
Yeah. Cake, yeah.
and cake. Yeah, come on, Joe and Carmen. Where's your pictures?
'Cause you
They
can't win
won.
anything without them.
They won the postcard challenge. Last time.
Yep.
Yeah, last time. I've lost track. And so I'm going to give her hello, sunshine. I'm going to give a Hello Sunshine postcard away on the next Sunday Stitch Up. And now I'm panicking because I've got to design another postcard. Oh, Hello Sunshine. Also, I was running. I'm a runner now. And on one of my runs, I ran past the lavender fields in Ainsford because that's where we live. We live near here. Where we run there.
We live here.
We live here, not in the lavender fields. And so I was going to do a lavender field one, and I didn't in the end. It was a bit too complicated, and I wanted people to enjoy it and have a go. So I don't think it's dumbed down, but I bear in mind that I want it to be fun for people, not stressy. So that's where hello sunshine. Hello, Grandad. Yeah, it's been a good one. I've less stressed now. I was a bit stressy earlier after Secret Sewing Clubs. But that was our last Secret Sewing Club. We're not doing it anymore because, we're all little businesses, and we do need to sell things. Unfortunately, otherwise we're not here. And it's just not happening. So, anyway, no, it's not that bad. No, we've had a few orders today, so that's nice. And we really appreciate you supporting us because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Any last minute comments that you can read? My eyes aren't good enough. I'm trying to read.
So Kelly's saying 6x4 template.
Oh, I thought you had it, Kelly.
It's another Kelly.
Oh, a different
There
Kelly.
are more than one.
The other Kelly. Good. Thank you.
And Eileen saying, Nicola, thank you for clearing up where Daisy and Grace's business name came from.
Oh, yeah, my two nannies, Daisy and Grace. There's another story on that, but I'll tell you when I'm in I'll tell you another time.
Those are quite the in thing now.
They are.
There's lots of young Daisies and Graces.
People that were born a very long time ago.
Very long. No, not hundreds.
Although I never even got to meet, did I?
No, Dave never met Nanny Daisy or Grace. You met my granddad.
I did.
Not Grandad Fred, though.
No.
Granddad Fred was amazing. Grandad William was lovely too.
All right.
Yeah, anyway, sorry, reminiscing. Daisy and Grace were my nannies. They were gorgeous. Nanny Grace was very glamorous and fashionable. And Nanny Daisy, she was beautiful, but she was more mummy. She was gorgeous. Yeah, Daisy and Grace. That's it. So we've gone 2 minutes over.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter. We've been chatting. Yeah. We're really looking forward to seeing you at festival. Dave's really looking forward to your comments on his quilt.
Yeah, my quilt is really fantastic. You're going to love it. If you don't love it, just tell me.
Yeah, tell Nicola you do.
Fantastic. My quilt's fantastic.
It's quilt as you go. Using hexagons. I've done something funny with them.
Yeah, it's very different.
It's very different. So, 2 weeks' time.
No, week and a half.
Oh my goodness.
See you at festival. We might do a little YouTube live or something.
If we get time and remember. At festival. And Mr. Steph. Yeah, Mr. Steph. Ken.
Call him Ken. Don't like
No.
Mr. Steph. No. Dave don't mind Mr. Nicola, but Ken, no. Yeah. So please call him Ken. He's not strange. He's just a bearded husband. The bearded one is.
Yeah.
Also, me and my sister-in-law are coming on Saturday as well, and my sister-in-law Helen might help out as well. So, or Mummy might help out, or Mummy might be there. You never know. So anyway, I'm whittering on. You've got your Sunday evening to look forward to. I want some dinner. Lovely to see you. See you next time.
See ya.
Bye.